Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. Wednesdays here on the channel, new album review day. We've got a very, very cool one here to talk about. This is the third solo album by British singer Tony Martin. Yes, that's right, Tony Martin, formerly of Black Sabbath. The album is called Thorns. This is his first solo album in 17 years, right? The last one was Scream back in 2005. So it's been a while since we've heard a solo record from Mr. Martin. He's back with a vengeance. This is on Dark Star Records. Let's take a look at the album here. Digipack, right? There he is. Yeah, let's get that booklet out here. Scott Mclean, who's basically his right-hand man for this album, plays guitar, co-wrote most of the album as well. You got lyrics. Okay, there's Tony once again. Big, heavy album. Digging this quite a bit. All right, so appearing also on the album alongside Tony on vocals, you got Scott Mclean, like I mentioned, on guitars. Tony also plays some guitars because Tony plays just about everything. You got Joe Harford on guitars and Dario Molo also on guitars. Tony's worked with guitarist Dario Molo before. On bass, you got Magnus Rosen, formerly of Hammerfall. You got Greg Smith, formerly of Ted Nugent and a million other acts. Tony also plays some bass. Keyboards, Bruno Sa. You got extra vocals from Laura Harford. And also Pamela Moore on guest vocals too. She, of course, featured on the great Operation Mindcrime album by Queensryche. So mixed by Pete Newdeck, mastered by Harry Hess, executive producer Tony Martin. So for those of you who don't know who Tony Martin is, Tony, of course, fronted Black Sabbath for quite a number of years. Actually, I think behind Ozzy Osbourne, he's the longest tenured vocalist ever to be in Black Sabbath. He appeared on a handful of great Black Sabbath albums in the 80s, Eternal Idol, right? Of course, Headless Cross and Tear, Crown of Thorns, Forbidden, right, which are the 90s albums. So 5 albums in total, 2 different tenures in the band. Unfortunately for Tony, he was in Black Sabbath at a time where Black Sabbath stock had risen pretty low. But, looking back, Tony, always a really good singer. He comes from that kind of Ronnie James Dio mold, right? But definitely has a style all his own. And this is a really, really fun and heavy album. Like I said, Scott Mclean basically is the right-hand guy for this album, and he's the one handling a lot of the riffs and solos for the most part on this album. You got 11 tracks in total, and most of it pretty heavy. You got As the World Burns and Black Widow Angel kick things off. Big, huge riffs. Tony's, great vocal style and snarl. Really great to hear him back doing stuff like this once again. You got Book of Shadows and Crying Wolf. No Shame at All, Dan By You, Passion Killer is really heavy. Got a great big Brontosaurus riff on that, and a really kind of venomous vocal from Tony. Run Like the Devil is another heavy one. Then you got This Is Your Damnation, which is a little bit different. That's more of kind of like a rootsy bluesy rock song. And then you've got the finishing track, Thorns, kind of kicks it all off. That's a really good one as well. Title track finishes it off. Most of the songs are 4 to 6 minutes, a couple in the 3-minute range. So it's not a tremendously long album, but it's just exactly what it needs to be. It's roughly about 45 minutes, I think. Production is good. It's great to hear him singing again and hearing him singing heavy rock stuff like this, because a lot of this album will remind you, if you followed him with Black Sabbath back in the 80s and the early 90s, a lot of this album will remind you of some of that material, Headless Cross, Tear type of stuff. I really enjoy this. I love this type of heavy music. Lately I've been listening a lot to that most recent Black Label Society album, and then you hear this, and it's kind of like, some of it kind of falls into that same kind of big riffy, kind of doomy stoner type of material. But with Tony's stuff, I think there's more of like hints to the 70s and the 80s, which I love that type of stuff, obviously, and I always dug his vocals, and I think this is a really good album. Good, crunchy, heavy guitars on it, and Tony is in fine vocal style. So, yeah, I mean, if you were a fan of any of those Black Sabbath albums he appeared on, and you've been kind of waiting for like that next big statement from Tony Martin, if it's not going to be with Mr. Iommi doing a new project or whatever, might as well be something on his own. Definitely check this out. Thorns is the latest album from Tony Martin, his third solo album. Check it out. It's well worth your time. As far as like which tracks to check out, first, I would definitely Black Widow Angel, As the World Burns, Passion Killer, and oh boy, Run Like the Devil. I guess those are some of my favorites. But the title track is really cool too. That's big and epic sounding at the end. So those are the ones to check out. Easily give this a 4 out of 5 star. I'm digging this quite a bit. It's definitely, I'm thinking, going to show up on my end of year list when it's all said and done. Can't believe I'm already talking about that. It's only February 2nd here, but hey, got to start planning ahead, right? So thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we are on YouTube all the damn time. If you have this already, let us know what you think. If you haven't heard it, please go check it out, and then let us know what you think then, right? So thanks for watching. Got more of these new album reviews coming up today and each and every Wednesday here on the channel. So I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. We also have the links below to our merch page, all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility stuff, as well as our Ko-Fi page if you want to make a donation to the channel. So thanks for watching. I am Pete. We'll see you real soon with more stuff. Tony Martin Thorns. Check it out. See you. Bye-bye.